What's up, guys? It's Arlen from Pokedoki EDC, and today I'm going to talk about wallets. Specifically, wallets from Spaceman Leather. Now, if you've seen some of my earlier videos, you know that I've already done some reviews of Spaceman Leather wallets. So today I'm going to be looking at the difference between the Buttress, which was the collaboration with Design the Everything, and his version, the Cornerstone. We're going to be looking at the Gemini, which is right now my favorite, and then the Mercury. Alright, let's get a look at them. Okay, so before we get looking at the new stuff, let's bring out the original. So, backwards there. Okay, so a couple months ago I did a review on this. This is the Buttress wallet. It was made by Design the Everything. It was made by Spaceman Leather in collaboration with them for a Kickstarter campaign they were doing. And I reviewed it, and I overall was pretty impressed with it. I think it's a solid wallet. I did have a few just things that didn't annoy me, but I thought could be improved on. And Paul from Spaceman Leather, being the kind of guy he is, really is dedicated to improving what he does on a daily basis. So one of the things that I said was that I thought the edges maybe were a little sharp. I didn't think it was a huge deal, but it was just something that kind of stuck out in my mind. And this is the improved version. This is the 2.0. So this is actually the cornerstone wallet, as he's calling it. This one's available on his site, I believe, right now. The main difference between the cornerstone and the buttress, if you guys can see, is mostly the rounded edges. He cuts everything on a laser, so everything's super precise. And he was able to kind of basically take that little sharp spot out of the corner of the wallet. Again, guys, not a huge deal, but it is a really detailed decision. Paul's really in on the fine details about something, about improving stuff as much as he can. The other thing that I really like about this version is the choice to make the logo down here. There's nothing wrong with this logo, honestly. I just kind of think it looks cleaner to have it down here personally. And it does open up the opportunity for you to get something put on it like he did for me. So comparison between the cornerstone and the buttress, it is basically the same, with the exception that this is kind of an improved version. Smaller logo, rounded corners, and same great quality though. Okay, so a couple new models that we got going on. First up, we're going to do this one. First up is the Mercury. So I carried this for about a week. This is very much so out of my norm. I would not normally carry a slip wallet, as I would call it. This is kind of a minimalist. I carried 5 cards in it, I believe. I always like to have some cash, so it's kind of a slip wallet doesn't really do it for me. What I will say is that I did really like the fact that this opening was here, because I actually used it. I just put a debit card in here, and anytime I need to use it, I just slid that thing out, and I had easy access. Again, I really like the fact that he put the logo in the corner. The stitching and the burnishing is really, really good. And it's cut on a laser, which means these lines are just perfect. They're symmetrical. There's just something about that makes me happy. So this is the Mercury. All right, so this is a new model. The other new model that we have that I'm really, really psyched about is the Gemini. Okay, so the Gemini is kind of an in-between. So it's not your cornerstone and it's not your Mercury, right? It's not your traditional, several pockets with a cash flap in the back, and it's not your minimalist bare bones kind of thing. This is kind of in between, and I really, really like this one. So it is a single opening, okay? Currently, I don't know how many cards I have in here. 6, I think. It's probably about as many as I would put in it personally. But what I love about it is, again, the ID opening. I use it just for debit cards because it's easy in and out. The other thing, okay, this one has a little area for cash, which is great. But the thing that I really think is cool about this is that it is one single stitch. one single stitch means one piece of leather. Okay, so because he's cutting all this stuff on a laser, it really allows him to get creative with how he's cutting the leather. And what that actually does is it makes the wallet really pliable. Rather than having a stitch on this side and kind of making it tight, this thing is able to really expand, which means that you can get a lot out of it. The other thing it does is it gives it a really sleek design. The fact that it only has one stitch on the side, I think is just a slam dunk. Yeah, I know this is on his site right now, so if you guys are interested in one of these, definitely grab one. He also does lasering. All this stuff that he sent me, he put my logo on, which I thought was pretty neat. Yeah, the Gemini, guys, one single stitch. I think that's just what blows me away, is the fact that this is one piece of leather. One piece of leather that he laser cut, and there's only one seam. I think that's really cool. I think it was very creative, and the quality's there, obviously. Burnishing's great. The stitching on this is just A+. So the Gemini, get you one if you can. I know they're on his website right now. What I'm going to do, because he gave me, I mean, Paul's an awesome guy. He gave me a bunch of stuff. He gave me some Zippo lighter sleeves and a bunch of wallets and a bunch of fobs. So what I want to do is I kind of want to pay that forward. I got a couple of things that I want to give away as a bundle. So what we have is, I believe this might be a prototype of the Mercury. This one is cut a little different. If you see, this one has 2 stitches, none on the bottom. This is my personal one. This one has a stitch on the bottom and a stitch on the side with the fold on the side. I'm going to be giving this one away along with a key fob and a lighter sleeve. How we're going to do this, guys, what I would like for you to do, but I'm not going to be keeping tabs on, I'm going to link Spaceman Leather. I'm going to link Paul's Instagram in the description. Go ahead and give him a follow, just because he's a great guy. He makes really good stuff. As far as how to win this, all you're going to do is you're just going to comment in the comment section, guys. All you got to do is comment in, and then make sure you're subscribed. We'll probably run the giveaway rather, for about 2 days, and then I'll pick a winner. Probably more than 2 days. We'll say a week. We'll run it for a week, and then I'll pick a winner. So again, you're going to get the wallet, you're going to get a fob, and you're going to get this little Zippo holder. Go check out Spaceman Leather. Go check out the Gemini, which I'm really big on. And you guys have yourselves a great day.